A hill. As you can see, there's a screenshot on the right-hand side of the screen from onX that shows hybrid mode right there, like Dylan was just talking about. So on a hill, what you're literally going to look for is circles. You find your contour, and not to insult anybody's intelligence again, but the contour is the lines that are on the map. Those lines, when they form a circle, as you can see in the screenshot and in the illustration there, they will start usually with a smaller circle, and then they'll broaden their way out. As they broaden their way out, it'll kind of determine what your slope's going to look like as well. So before we get too deep into it, the tighter the contour lines, the steeper it's going to be. The wider the contour lines, the less steep it's going to be. So for a route planning perspective, we want to try to go on the less steep face as possible, especially if you get winded easy, like I do probably right now. But yeah, so you're looking for a circle. The smallest circle in the center is going to be the actual apex, the top of the hill, and then rings that go out. That's what a hill looks like.
Yeah, and as you were talking about that, Justin, it made me think of one thing. Like there are some reasons. So obviously, if we're planning on traversing up, whether it be the side of a mountain or a hill, we're going to look at the easiest. How do I find like the least slope or the least distance? Like what's going to be the easiest way? One note that just popped in my head as you were referring to that was like I often look at hills and things of this nature with like the steep side because it's a lot easier to glass off of. So if you get to like if you hike up, on one side of a hill that's less steep, and then you get to like the steep edge where it drops off, that's a really good point to glass off of because then you can see below you. You're not like picking things up starting at 150 yards and out. So a lot of the times that's something I will look for glassing points. I know we've had quite a few questions. We'll drill into more finding good glassing points later on, but that is always something that has been helpful for me of like if I sit here on the edge where it's steep, I can see below me and everything in front of me. So just a random tidbit there.